It's got its little totriki coming out here.
Yeah, that's R-rated now.
You bring me chicken ass, I'll cook it. Do you see Steampunk, flagship IPA?
So making pop is actually quite easy.
This looks like a shrimp, doesn't it?
You in the mood for a beer?
Ha! Gotcha. I'm well prepared, actually.
Yeah?
He's full. I prepped it.
There's old beer.
No, it's fresh beer. It's been breathing. I got some oxygen. Anyway, thanks for joining the Cowboys. I have a few interesting stories to tell today, Cowboy.
Okay, before you tell those stories, I got a problem.
Yeah?
My battery's dying. Give me 1 second.
So, here's the idea. People know you can cook well when you've got expensive ingredients and you have lots of money and you can buy AAA, super prime, the nicest cuts out there. But what happens if you don't? Yeah, potjie. So we've discussed the potjie thing a long time ago. But today we're going to do a different kind of potjie. How about braised chicken hearts with mieliepap? I'll raise it a little higher. We'll make a beer braised chicken hearts with mieliepap. And those of you who don't know what mieliepap is, that's a cornmeal cooked with salt and water on the open cooker in a potjie. And that is the alternative to rice. That's what Africa runs on. To make it a little bit high end today, we will add some sweet corn. We'll beer braise our chicken hearts, and that's the meal for today. What do you think?
Let's do it.
If you are in Africa and you heard what I just said, you'd go, wow, that takes me back. That's what people eat in Africa when they eat like kings. Not a cooking program, but there's a few tricks about mieliepap and a few tricks about the chicken heart jobby. So this is our number 10 potjie. We're going to do our mieliepap in this one. Very easy recipe of mieliepap. There's many versions of mieliepap. I'm a Free Stater. Yeah, that's got a whole new ring to today's politics. But I'm from the Orange Free State in South Africa, and there we eat krummelpap. Krummelpap means it's really quite flaky and breaky, and that's why it's a 50-50 recipe for us. And this is what cornmeal is about. And you can use polenta meal. What we're after is 3 cups of cornmeal and 3 cups of water with some salt. That's it. But there's a trick. Like everything that's got a few ingredients, there's a few There's a few tricks that we need to go with. I usually do about this much salt. You good with that? There's our salt. Might be needing a little more. We'll taste it later. And all we need now, this is your job. You need to get me 3 cups of hot water and we're ready for mieliepap. All right. So there's our water. There's our cornmeal. Just because we make fancy mieliepap today, we're going to use some of the sweet corn kernel. Okay. So nothing fancy. This is the foundation of today's feast. It's going to be a feast. When you hear the word braised, it's cook it slowly and wholesomely. All right, so there we go. Mieliepap's ingredients is ready. We've done our mise en place. You ready for the hearts? We're drinking the Steampunk. To see Steampunk, flagship IPA. It's all the way from Steamworks. So the people that do Steamworks, congratulations. You got the Cowboys seal of approval. We actually like your beer. And that's hard. Honestly, I promise, I only had one beer. It's hard to please the Cowboys. We drink a lot of beer, which means we've got very fancy tastes in beer. And this is a good one. Those of you who want to drink a nice IPA with a little bit on the juicy side, Steamworks, but maybe I need to cook.
No, and it's not sponsorship, no.
Here's a trick when you do potjie. Cleaning a potjie after you do mieliepap is usually frustrating. So here's a trick. All you need to do is a little bit of oil. Give it a smear. When you do a smear of oil, when you put the water in, the mieliepap won't burn and stick to it. There's a few things you need to know about chicken hearts. Chicken hearts taste very irony and obviously a little chewy. That's why we're going to braise them. We cook the hell out of them. But because they're a little irony, this is probably the most valuable advice Cowboys is ever going to give you cooking. Is you need to create some flavor here. You need to combine and try and use all the parts in your mouth. So the way I do it with chicken hearts is we need some tart, some sour. Okay. To do that, we have apple cider vinegar. Cowboy Q, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. Just give it a good wash. Make sure hearts are nice and tarty. The other thing which makes it really good is good old, this is no sponsorship, soy sauce. Lastly, what we need is some good barbecue rub. This is a secret one. Making sure our hearts are getting some good flavor, so we just give it some barbecue rub and let it marinate for a good chunk of an hour or 2 hours. Maybe 3. We're gonna end up doing them in the pan. All right, so here's the process. Here's the Gordon Ramsay, okay? Chicken hearts in the pan. Flash fry it in the pan, give it nice color. Take it out of the pan. Put in onion, put in beer with sauce, cook sauce, onion, beer, then make slurry with cornstarch, good old Fleischmann's, and then add slurry with cream in, chicken hearts back, cook the hell out of it, eat with Mieliepap. How's that?
I think Gordon Ramsay would be proud.
All right, so keep up, that's the idea. But you know, really the bottom line is we make a lot of fun. Here's the crux for what we're doing today is with something really simple, you can make absolutely delicious food. And that's the encouragement I want to give you today. Try something new. If you follow a few very basic recipes, very basic principles, you can cook phenomenally for the people around you. So thanks for joining us as we get the show on the road. That's good. We're cooking on a good old gas barbecue grill. The reason we do that is not
Because we're lazy.
No, too lazy. No, it's not too lazy. It's because it's disappointing for people when they buy a very expensive instrument like this and all they do is smokies and burger patties. So today we're actually going to show you how you use the whole thing. I'm going to do the Mieliepap on the side burner, and inside we're going to do our chicken hearts in a skillet pan, and we'll be cooking gas style today, just so that you know. I mean, you got the thing. You got it for Christmas. Wifey bought it for you for a reason, so you better start figuring out how to use it. Get it around. We heat the potjie with the oil. Make it nice and hot before you put in the water. And the reason we do that is because that oil is now going to give it a coating, so you don't have to scrub it afterwards to clean it.
You could have given me a warning, cowboy.
I didn't know I was going to do that. It's maybe warmer and hotter there than what I was thinking. Once the water boils, Mieliepap goes in and then fire goes down. Simmer, put the Mieliepap in and let it steam on a low fire. Otherwise you'll be scrubbing pot until tomorrow morning. But that's really Mieliepap. There's nothing more to it. It's more about the technique, and I'll demonstrate as we go along. This looks like a shrimp, doesn't it?
It looks kind of like it's trying to escape.
It's got its little tottertjie coming out there.
Yeah, that's R-rated now.
People think that once garlic starts to grow, you can't use it anymore. The bottom line is you actually can. Using garlic that grows just changes the flavor a little, but it's actually not a bad thing to use garlic that's got some roots in it. The French do it all the time. Make sure it's dead. Make sure it's dead. Then your garlic can be nicely finely chopped afterwards. That's the easiest way to actually clean garlic, because once you give it a good whack, it lets go of its skin. So there's your lesson about garlic today. Okay, water's boiling. See, water's boiling, got a nice rolling boil going. And all we do now is make sure you just give it an even pour. And as I said, fire needs to be low now. And now we make Mieliepap. We're gonna let this basically steam for about 10 minutes, give it a stir, and then it'll steam for another probably 20 minutes to 40 minutes. We'll put in our mealies and Mieliepap is done. Okay. We're gonna make gravy, and usually you make gravy with butter and flour, and that thickens up the sauce when you're done. But because we've got the gluten problem, we are going to make a slurry, and the easy way to do that is just, we've got some full whipping cream going. The nice fluffy bed for our cornstarch. Cornstarch in there, give it a stir, and this will end up being our slurry. So here's top tip from the Cowboys. Do not put the cornstarch over the gravy afterwards and think it's going to be incorporated. You need to work it in either with sugar, which we're not using here, or a fluid like water, or in this case we're doing cream, because everything's better with cream.
Also,
there's our slurry. Beautiful.
Cornstarch doesn't activate unless you boil it.
You want the whole story?
That's the important part.
No, it activates after 85 degrees Celsius. You don't have to boil it, but it doesn't really matter because the pan's going to be hotter. Speaking of which, the pan is hot. We need to get our chicken hearts in the pan. Nope. That's stir number 1. You don't stir again. The more you work Mieliepap, the stickier it gets. We want it fluffy, so we only stir twice. This is number 1, and after 20 minutes of steaming, we'll add our mealies, one more stir, then we are okay. Then you end up with Mieliepap, the Free State way.
Nope.
This is really too much of Ari.
Too much. We need more beer.
Cook. Beer time.
Cowboy, can you come in for a sec?
What now?
I want to show you a really, really handy device for determining when something's hot enough. Look, it's called a thermometer. You see that? Does it look like it's hot? It's not hot? No?
Yeah, we do old-fashioned way.
Yeah, we put food in, decide.
Yeah, we put hot in. If it's not, then take out. It's not ready. She's talking to me. Don't throw the sauce away. We're going to use the sauce, all right? Frozen corn.
So making pop is actually quite easy.
Don't tell people. Africa perfected this. There you go. Mieliepap almost done. But as you can see, our onions is thickening it up because people didn't know that onions actually has a coagulated. It's got some whatever. So here's the trick. Okay, where's your beer, Cowboy?
Oh no, not that beer.
Cowboy's beer. There you go. This is how you make hearts perfecto.
So
Thing works.
what does the beer do?
I don't know. It's just nice.
Just flavor?
And it's your beer, so I'm not donating mine.
Yeah, I'd get a new can from you. How's it looking?
Perfecto.
Is it done?
I think it's done. So this is what we mean with Mieliepap. You see how fluffy it is? Here's the chicken hearts. Still braising away.
Oh, it smells so good.
Still braising away. See? Oh, well, it's good. I think we're just about there. Okay, time for slurry. This is where we make chicken heart stroganoff. We don't have mushrooms, so it doesn't count. Okay. Anyway, there we go. So people are gonna ask me, where's the chicken hearts? Point is, it's all about the sauce. Look there. Get that. You bring me chicken ass, I'll cook it. I promise you. Time to eat. Hang on. You're breaking HQ. Alright, Cowboy.
I hope I'm in frame here.
So, we're doing a little bit of Italiano with our chicken hearts.
Where's the sriracha?
Fucking, where's the sriracha?
I'll be right back.
Every once in a while, he gets a bit of a brainwave. Today's one of those. He's got a brainwave. He's got some sriracha. He didn't know that I got some hot stuff in here anyway. So we'll see how that will go.
I got the sriracha.
You got sriracha?
Sit nice and close. That's how the camera works.
Don't sit on top of me. Why does sriracha have a green top?
Because it's supposed to look like a tomato.
No, it's false. It's really?
Yeah, look. It's got the red and then it's got the green.
Really?
Yeah.
You watch YouTube. You check it on YouTube told you that?
I guess it looks like a tomato.
Anyway, a little bit of sriracha. A little bit of parmigiano. Moment of truth. Let me know what you think.
Okay.
Mieliepap and chicken hearts.
It's a little chewy.
Really? That's the best you can do?
It's really salty.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Fucking Max Quinn. Clean up. This is a hearty, wholesome bowl of food. I'm actually pretty happy with this. Came out well. The bottom line really is, we're trying to tell people.
Yeah, speak a little louder. I don't know if the mic's picking it up.
We're trying to tell people that cooking with simple ingredients is worthwhile. No, let's be serious. I mean, this really is $4. Really. $4 of food.
That's not just for two people.
No, there's enough there for
Yeah. for the next 4 days.
There's enough there for a few other people. So bottom line is you can cook really simple. An onion, few sauces, barbecue spices, chicken hearts. It's enough to satisfy the cowboys, and I'm glad you joined us. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Come visit HQ. Subscribe.
What?
We have a
What?
we have a subscription thing now, right?
You need some more sriracha in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That so.
I hope I'm in the shot. 'Cause I'm looking at the camera
I
now.
can see you in the shot.
You wanna try that one again? We'll put it in your food a little.
Okay. Thanks for joining us.
It's your catchphrase. It's like every YouTuber has a catchphrase.
Thanks for joining us.
At the end, it's like, subscribe, comment down below. But yours is, thanks for joining.